Good shit, got a locks. Hey man, good morning. That's dope consistency, bro. I'm right there with you. Today we're gonna be doing shoulders. I'm gonna try to be efficient with this workout. Meaning I'm gonna, try to spend a little less time yapping. Last night, y'all, I did not get a great night's sleep. My youngest, let me turn this down. My youngest gave my wife and I a fit last night, bro. Like, would not sleep. She probably only got like 5 hours of sleep. I don't know what it is, man. Maybe it's developmental milestone or something, but nobody's getting sleep. So, yeah, today I'm dragging a little bit of brain fog, but we still gonna be in here consistent, all right? And luckily, this shoulder workout is one of my quicker workouts, all right? So today, let's go shoulders. We got our locks. That's dope, bro. I'm glad, man. If we just inspiring one person, to get consistent with their workout plan, we have done our job. Just one person a day. Shit, just one person in total. We have done our job. All right. Go ultimate shoulders. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. Last week I skipped out on last week's fitness recap because I didn't even want to do that to myself, man. I went through holidays, and I had my Thanksgiving break. I was eating my Thanksgiving food, my pie, my dressing, and all that stuff. I did not want to do that to myself, so I will give you guys a recap. This will still be week 6. Let you guys know where I am in terms of weight. There you go. It is, man. Look, how many pounds do I want to lose? I'm trying to lose about. What am I at? Let's say I'm at 205 right now. I don't know what I weigh. I want to get about 185. So I got 20 pounds my damn self. Hey, Miss Lady J. Morning. I gotta apologize again to you because I don't know how you got blocked. I really don't. I know sometimes I got fat thumb syndrome, so when I'm trying to click through, you might have been right above or right below another troll. And I know I might have accidentally did it. I don't know how, but I'm glad to see you. I am. I know, man. I don't know. I was like, what the hell, blocked? How the hell we do that? Oh. I know it was me. It had to have been me. Because I'm the only one to deal with that fat thumb syndrome. Oh, Lordy, y'all. Let me raise this desk up a little bit. Man, I don't know how that happened. Morning, Shirley. Good morning. Welcome to the gym. What's good, Mr. LC Show? What's happening, fam? All right, y'all. Warm-up set. First thing for the warm-up set, we're gonna start with a standing overhead barbell press. Standing overhead barbell press. We got 6 for warm-up. So here we go. Let me turn the weight off. All right, here we go. I swear, man. Young kids and weight training do not mix. Young kids and weight training do not mix, y'all. Those of y'all who just joining me, I'm in this gym today on about 4 hours of sleep. Me and my wife, we alternate with the girls. So, our youngest, she's sleep training right now. So, on certain night, one day it's my wife's night, one day it's, my night. And basically what that entails is just kind of watching her, making sure that the youngest gets to sleep. She likes to get little extra hugs, and all that. And so you want to man that. You got to take turns. Otherwise, you'll be putting all of that load on one person and you won't be able to get the time that you need, right? But man, last night, man, my daughter must have gave my wife such a fit, would not lay down, kept asking for hugs. Bruh, like carried that on damn near to like 10 o'clock. Then when she finally did go to sleep at 10 o'clock, she called herself trying to wake up at like damn 3. Didn't go to sleep. From 3 to 6, she did not go to sleep. It was so bad that my wife had to put my oldest in the bed with me while she slept in there with her, again, taking turns. And it was just a rough night, y'all. It was just a rough night. So I'm just laying out that context because today, the entire house is tired. Baby ain't got but like 5 hours of sleep. I ain't get but like 4 hours of sleep. My wife, she ain't get a lot of sleep today. But sometimes that's what life be like, bro. Sometimes that's what life be like, and you gotta still come into the gym, get it done, keep your consistency, and you live. You live to fight another day. So that's what we here doing, bro. All right, we got a set of 10. Bruh, I'm gonna tell you right now, when you don't get the sleep that you need, you can definitely feel the difference in the weight room, bruh. You can absolutely feel the difference. When I don't get that sleep, I feel like 2 or 3 reps weaker when I don't get the sleep I need. 2 or 3 reps weaker. Like where it's just like them last 2 reps, it's like, woo. All right, we here. Woo. All right. It's real, man. All right, here we go. We got barbell front raises. Barbell front raise, just lean forward, bar level. All right, with your shoulder height. Sheesh. High rep ranges when you don't get a lot of sleep hurt as well. Even if it's lightweight, doing 12, 16 or anything, feel like you pass out. But we here. There you go. Making it through one set at a time. As I go through my workout, I go through workouts sometimes, man, and I be dreading it the whole way. Every set, every rep, You know, and sometimes like the mind is tricky too. Like it'll try to convince you out the shit. Like y'all don't be seeing it, and I probably don't share it as much, but 10 to 30 minutes prior to even coming on live, sometimes I'm like, bruh, I can skip a workout. I probably go through that mental gymnastics daily, right? Some days it's why I'm late. Some days it's why I'm late getting here. Cause I'm like, damn, I do not want to do this shit today, bro. I do not want to work out today. I've been good for like 4-5 weeks. Or shit, in my case, with this, I think it's been, well, with this it's probably been about the last 2-3 months. I think I got like a 14-week streak. I'll be like, man, I had 15 weeks, I'm good. I can miss a day. But you know, that's the mind trying to trick you, man. It's trying to get you even during the workout. During the workout, I'm just like, damn, I don't want to do it. Damn, I don't want to do it. We're going to get it done. Another set of barbell standing overhead presses. Set of 8. Set of 8, let's get it. Sheesh. Yo. Woo. Morning, Asia. Morning, fam. Sheesh. Y'all saw that last rep? Y'all saw that last little shake? Yo. It reminds me of this, y'all seen these videos, y'all might have seen them on Facebook or IG. What's her name? It's a family, and bless their heart. I think it might be two grown grown girls, and they on the spectrum, and their mother, Saint, she's a lovely lady that takes care of them. And the videos, they're very popular. No one's, they're very positive. No one's making fun, poking fun or anything. But that shake, it reminded me of that little girl. She's like, she messed up my Ariana Grande shirt. And the girl was like this. That's how the rep was with my shoulder. That rep was getting hard, bro. My shit said, ah. Oh, snap. What's good, Riley? Morning. Okay, Mississippi. All my family is from Alabama, man. That's y'all cousins. M-I-S, crooked letter, I, crooked letter, I, humpback, I. What's good, y'all? Mississippi. Home of Big Crit. Shout out to my southern kinfolk. All right, front raise. Got a set of 10. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, Miss Lady J. Come on now, Braille. Lord bless her heart. Don't do it like that. My shit was, I tried to do that last rep. My shit, I'm sleepy. You go, got a set of 8. Get angry at the weight sometime. Make that noise. One more. Oh, it's 10. Shit. No, man, I still give an extra rep. Mississippi. Dream, I didn't know you was from Mississippi. Did you tell me that, Dream? Good morning to you too, by the way, fam. Riley, you from Alabama? What part of you from Gibson? Yeah, Riley, all my family is from Gaston. Matter of fact, my cousin, he be popping up every now and then. His name is Chase. He be popping up every now and then. Yeah, we from Gaston, area, Litchfield, Pinson family. If you from Alabama, maybe you heard of the Pinson family, but maybe not. But we the Pinsons. Maybe you heard of the Millers or the Huntleys. What's my PR? My weight, you would have to convert the weight that I use into free weights, man. And I haven't used free weights in so long. This is a tonal, so I don't really know how to answer that one committed. Black power, hey look, amen to that. All right, got a set of 6 overhead press. Got a set of 6 overhead press. See how we do. You from Charleston, Mississippi, but living. Okay. Yeah, see, I don't know too much about Mississippi. I ain't been down there. Up and through there really to know. I know Alabama though. Glencoe, Litchfield, Etowah County. You know. Gaston City High School. Both my mother and father from Alabama. That's where they met. Little high school sweethearts. Both sides of the family. Only reason we were able to get out of Alabama is because of the military. They ended up joining the military. I'm from Winston County in Northwest Alabama. Okay. That sounds familiar. Yeah, Alabama, man. Huh? Good people. Oh, 5 minutes from Memphis. Okay. So you near state line. Mm-hmm. Yeah, where my folks are in Alabama, they about less than an hour, just over an hour from Atlanta, so they're not far from there either. Very close state line. Got a 6-month-old too. Woo! So you're in the thick of it. Oh, here we go. Get this 6 rep out the way. 1, 2, 3. Boy, y'all see them last little reps? Come on, Drea. Come on, Drea. Come on, TP. Get my Aura Grande shirt. Golly. Take her to her doctor right now. Take her to her doctor right now. Chicago, chill on that deliciousness. Chill on that deliciousness now. Good morning to you, but chill on that deliciousness now. Chill on that. I'll be trolling. Y'all make sure y'all take y'all trash out today, you hear? It's Thursday, all right? It's trash day, trash day. Y'all take out your trash, yeah? And your recycle if you got recycle. All right, front raise, we got a set of 8. Let's knock it out. Set of 8. One thing I do a terrible job of when I'm tired is keeping count. I cannot keep count. 1, 2. Oh shit. Yeah, all your sides on Alabama too, huh? Yeah. You know, that's one thing about folks from, my folks from Alabama. A lot of folks don't leave. Especially older folks, man. Like, my grandmother Like my granny, I call my granny. My other grandmother, on my dad's side, she passed when I was young. May she rest in peace. But they be afraid to fly for real. That's one thing we don't really talk about. Like, as the millennials, we don't really talk about it. But there's a whole generation that's like afraid to fly. I remember my grandmother, I think she might have got on her first flight when I was a teenager. And the reason she did it was to come see me, I think maybe play a football game. She saw me as a freshman playing a football game. And I was so happy, man. I was a freshman. I was playing varsity. And man, I ran a touchdown back when my grandmother was in the crowd. You know, being a military brat and not having my family close to me or growing up in a community where I had like a lot of people who knew me, it was always special when my family would come around, man. Because it was just like, I always felt like if my cousins, my uncles and stuff, they were able to move or we were able to move, we would be able to take over the world, either in sports. You know, as a kid, you're like, we would be able to beat everybody up. We'd be able to beat everybody in basketball, football. We'd be the best, man. I wish y'all could come. So it was, I was really happy to share that moment with her. But like, she was damn near like 50 something before she was, that fear, damn near 60 actually, before she was actually able to get on a flight. And so as a result, my whole point being, like you saying that both your grandmother, your grandfather, a lot of folks don't leave. A lot of folks from Alabama, they just stay there, man. Because, if you relegated to moving and living where you can drive, what the hell, how long is your road trip actually going to be? You ain't driving across the country. You ain't driving from Alabama to California. Most people ain't going to drive from Alabama to New York. Most people ain't trying to drive from Alabama got down to, even Tennessee to live somewhere. So a lot of us, we end up staying where we at. Yeah, Alabama tough, ain't a lie. On my dad's side, I said, yep. So, hey, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, folks don't want to leave, bruh. Folks don't want to leave. My grandparents left Mississippi for Indianapolis, and so they weren't afraid to fly them. It's funny too, because as I get older, as a male brat, like I was kind of forced to be open to the idea of moving. Like I've never really been fearful of packing up and going somewhere and living somewhere brand new. In terms of like going somewhere and finding a job across country, I've done that twice now. Found apartments on my own, But I think I understate, or like I definitely don't realize, for a lot of people, that's a very scary thing to do. There's people who have lived in one spot their entire life. And so there's real mental barriers. They've never lived away from family. All their family has lived in one spot, and so, sometimes I think it really helps to have that perspective when we're thinking about, people that are trying to grow and live and learn in this modern day. Those are blocks, mental blocks that people are still trying to overcome. So empathy there. Older mom, 33. 1955 they drove. Shout out to them, International. They are, I would say they are an exception to the rule for sure, but they, highly exceptional people for sure. I'll move states, but only southern states. Yeah, see? Like I said, I get it. 27, well, shout out to a fellow millennial. Here we go, we got a set of 16, y'all. Let me get this set of 16. Grande shirt. My Ariana Grande shirt. What? Whew. 22. Okay, so Riley, you Gen Z. Gen Z. Right? 22, that's Gen Z, right? Gen X, Gen Z, I don't know. All I know is I'm a millennial. 22 years old, y'all gonna have a hell of a world, boy. I swear for God, good luck to you. Shit, I'm 33 years old. I just got us a home out here in Dallas, and I'm like, shoo. Shit, I don't know how easy home ownership's gonna be in the next 10 to 15 years. What's good, J Lamb? What's good, bro? Whew. Shit, the world crazy right now, bro. J Lamb, we were just talking about how them older generations, a lot of them older generations are, kind of stuck, in that cycle, that mental cycle where they don't really want to leave or move anywhere. Just talking about how a lot of our grandparents are scared, afraid to fly, things like that. A lot of people don't ever want to move or have never moved. Sometimes I forget that, Yeah, I'm just grateful that my parents knew, that they needed to move to find, bigger opportunities. There's nothing wrong with Alabama, but it's okay. There's nothing really wrong with anywhere you choose to live, but it's okay to be able to look outside your city, your block, and be able to see that there's greater opportunities for you. You're not going to be able to find everything, in your hometown. A lot of people need to be, more open to moving, Yeah, home ownership is about to be a thing. Yep, I agree, Buzz. Yeah. Southern states have the same ideology. We cannot survive in DC. Well, you can survive, but it from an economic standpoint, I hear you. Because how the hell do you even get a job out there, I remember in Alabama, and maybe you'll be able to speak to this, Riley, and Gaston, specifically, ain't a lot out there, When I was growing up, they had a Goodyear plant. They had, now they still got the Tyson chicken plant, but ain't a lot of major corporations out there that have jobs that feed families. I mean, you can work at a hospital, you know what I'm saying? Of course, there's retail jobs and stuff, but ain't a lot of industry, So, the jobs and the opportunities that people have are going to be relegated to the industries there. So if you ain't got that much industry, how do you have transferable skills to go into another field, It almost forces you to have to go to college, to maybe learn some things that allow you to matriculate somebody somewhere else, And it's a tough path, bro. It's for real. I'm the only one in my family that moved out of NYC to this tri-state area. And yeah, I've heard it might be super hard to leave a place like NYC, because I mean, how do you? It's kind of like Florida sometimes. It's like, I know some Floridians that are like, we got everything here. We got the beach, we got the sun. I don't need to leave here. Everybody wants to be here. And it's like, yeah, but all your opportunities may not be there, fam. It's like, no, we're where people want to be. I'm like, okay. We were supposed to move out to Dallas this year, but this housing market changed. Yeah, I understand that. Getting a G is as easy as driving in North, aka white collar heaven. Yeah, but it all depends on what's on your resume, It all really depends on what your resume is. I mean, what I ended up doing, and I can tell y'all, man, this is the get it out the mud strategy. I worked in retail throughout college. I worked in retail, Walmart, getting gully while I was in college for about 3 years. I worked in a deli. I worked as a cake decorator. I worked in fresh produce. I worked pretty much all over Walmart. And then probably after about 2.5 years, I ended up getting promoted to doing asset protection. I was one of the guys that was walking around the store in plain clothes and stopping people. And, from stealing, had them wrestle people, all that. And then probably about a year after doing that, I ended up finding a job in Seattle that allowed me to take a transfer relocation package to be an assistant manager. From being an assistant manager with a college degree, mind you, I was able to transfer that to being another assistant manager at another spot. And then I ended up after that having to start all the way over in Microsoft retail to climb my way up, through Microsoft's programs to finally enter into corporate Microsoft. But, I've got that path that anybody can follow. It just it just took a while, But when you talk about trying to find a job in places, it's very difficult to transfer, it's very difficult to relocate. That's expensive as hell for a lot of people. Only reason I was able to do it is because Walmart's relocation package, they have a relocation package where they'll pay for your flights, they'll pay for some of your apartment expenses. Like relocation packages in these companies were really robust at the time. But most people, when they're thinking about getting a job, they're just thinking about calling somebody, asking them if they got availability, having to schedule an interview, and doing that whole thing. But ain't no funds to help them do that. Yeah, I agree on that. I honestly prefer that, in my opinion. I'm Trump. Yeah, it's too hard. Too much people so concerned. I hear you. We were happy and thriving with it. Hey, that's all that matters, Riley. What I study. I actually went there for graphic design. I actually got a degree in graphic design. I always knew that I was going to be doing something in the social media space, and I wanted to kind of understand the tools and the technology. I told myself that when I went to college, I wanted to have like a technical skill. So, I wanted to know how to use the entire Adobe Creative Suite. After Effects, the whole nine. I wanted to understand video production. I wanted to understand typography in a real way. I really wanted to cultivate an eye for design, app interfacing, all that, so, I was able to take that and use that for myself to help my own business endeavors. I agree, Miss Lady. Success is not always linear. You gotta take a step back, and like I'm still learning this lesson. I wouldn't even consider myself, having arrived at a successful space. You have you get some growth. Sometimes you gotta take steps back. I went to a space where I was making, in about 2016, I was making about 50,000, which wasn't nothing crazy, but it was the highest I had made at that point in time. And then I had to go from making that to going back to making like 15, or actually it was like 12 some an hour, right out of college. So, I had to do that for a few years just to get to a space, now where I am able to make over six figures, but it took a while. Assistant manager at Walgreens for 6 years, but I work in IT now. Yeah. See, you can do it. The company you work for has relocation packages too. Just wait for the right opportunity. There you go. Yep. I like where I live now. Yeah, most companies do have a pretty good relocation package. I think it all depends on the position that you want to take, right? Like I know most associate level positions don't typically offer relocation packages. But like when you talk about management, yeah, you grind it out for a year or two, really work towards getting that position in your store, or making yourself known, or having a proven quality of work. It can work out for you. I really appreciate, those stories. I really appreciate those stories where, people didn't have it all figured out, where they didn't come out of college and have a job lined up, where they kind of had to, I can't talk. Whew. Those stories where people really had to figure it out on the go. You know what I'm saying? Hold on just a second. Let me see something. Because everybody, one thing about us as black people, I don't want to generalize all of us, but a lot of us don't have the benefit of foresight. When I was growing up, my mother and father couldn't tell me, hey, if you go to college, get your computer science degree, you do that, make sure you really buckle down on your math, you can graduate, join an internship program. Make sure you're getting all your internships, because then once you get your internships, those are going to help you matriculate into that job that you want. Once you graduate with a computer science degree, you're going to have the highest market valuable, or you're going to be extremely valuable in the market. You're going to be able to get a job. We didn't have those pathways outlined up until I was a junior in college. My thought process was, shit, I'm going to try to go pro. I'm going to try to do some football. I'm going to try to, and nothing wrong with that, but that's all I knew. I was like, my parents all they could really tell me, and I'm not, this is not in no way disrespect to my parents, but all my parents could really tell me is, you work hard, you go to school, you get good grades, whatever you do, and you'll be successful. But as time goes on, as great as advice that is, you need a little bit more granular information to make tangible moves. So, as a result, just my point, a lot of us, had parents like that. A lot of us had parents that could tell us to work hard, but they couldn't really give us those blueprints or those exact pathways. And so a lot of us are out here, trying to get it out the mud. We trying to figure it out piece by piece. When I was in college, the only thing I'd ever seen my mother and father do in terms of a pathway that was ironed out was joining the military. They had a 20-year military career apiece, both my mom and dad. And so for me, I always knew in the back of my head, the military was something that was there and it was available, if I really sort of needed a career path. But in my head, I was like, man, there's got to be something more. There's got to be something more to life. I don't know what it is. I don't know what I can do out in this world other than football, but I know I want to work for myself one day. I want to make money with the things that I create, and when I found out eventually, I had a kid on the way when I was finding this out. But when I found out that was going to be more difficult than I had realized, I finally got on track. And luckily, I was able to sort of piece things together with that hard work and initiative my parents had gained, and really some of that hustle and bustle of gathering the information as I went. But as black folks, man, us trying to figure things out, we really got to hustle in a unique way. We got to have our ear to the ground. We got to find mentors, people that look like us oftentimes, or even not, that are doing the things that we want to do. Because a lot of our families don't just inherently have the information. A lot of our networks aren't built with people that have the information. So I say all I have to say, I value those stories where, you hear from somebody who doesn't have all the foresight, who didn't grow up in a family where it's like, you're going to be a doctor or an engineer. It's like, well, we didn't grow up in that family. We grew up in a family where we had this one pathway and we had to learn. So how did you adjust? How did that person adjust? My story, I think, is an example. I worked my ass through retail. I didn't know what I was going to do with my life as I was working through retail, but I was working hard. I took a turn here. It worked out. I took a turn here. It worked out. And now I got the information to be able to get to my cousins and folks. That's the story. That's a realistic, anecdote, in my humble opinion. Keep the grind up, man. I'll tune in some other time. All right, Riley, you take it easy. You work your arms out and they stay small. You're not eating enough, Otto. That's old school. When the company paid a wage, you could afford a family. Yeah, I agree, CJ. I mean, there are companies out there that still pay living wages. There are still companies out there that do. But most of them require you to be in some level of management. Like most companies that are going to pay you enough aren't going to be able to pay you enough to live at an associate level. And so I agree, to be able to make an associate level position's wage. And when I say, associate, that's like a lot of your entry level positions, your sales associate, your those types of roles, typically in like retail, any associate role, it's like an entry level position. Those no longer. When I was in Tallahassee, I went to college at FAMU. When I was in Tallahassee, I was making part time, 8.25. I was making part time 8.25 an hour, and that was enough in Tallahassee to afford a cheap little apartment in the hood with a roommate. I don't even think that's possible anymore. 8.25 part time. I remember my checks was looking like every 2 weeks they were looking like anywhere between, I want to say $300 and $500 or something like that. Like it was so bad, like one check didn't cover my rent payment. Like I would have to, the second check was surplus, but the first check, you had to make sure you was careful. Otherwise you would short yourself. But yeah, it's tougher now, man, for sure. My stream, Otto, oh look, we got another Otto, man. We work out. We work out in this stream, man. This stream is all about encouraging people to work out. We talk about current events, anything really. But we building a community, man, Monday through Friday. We just rapping, chopping it up. You know what I'm saying? We really talk about whatever we want to talk about, man. But, I encourage people every week, Monday through Friday, get active, get moving. And in the process, we answer questions if they have questions about fitness, their routine, what they need to do. We just here to motivate, connect, and inspire, man. We ain't selling you nothing. If you're somebody out there, it's designed for the people that are out there and they don't, they've been looking for a little bit of push or motivation or some sense of community to help them kind of get started. This is a real easy way to get started, fam. Pull on up and get some positivity. Yeah, got a good vibe, brother. Good luck on YouTube. I appreciate it, man. YouTube's doing okay. 245 subscribers and counting. I appreciate you, man. All right, we got these lateral raises for 12. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh shit, 2 more. I appreciate it, Otto. Thanks for the sub, man. Yeah, man, anytime you working out, bruh, or something, you know what I'm saying? It's like you can consider this like an interactive podcast. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be working out. Y'all can be doing what y'all doing. You could be at work. Say it's a step above NPC. All right. What's the next? Turn this stuff back on, fam. Oh. Here we go real quick. Not gonna lie, working from 9 to 5 has negatively affected my fitness, but I'm fully committed to getting back. I understand that, fam. Trust me, I do. What's your schedule like, Ottoman? Like, what shift you work? You work 8 to 5, 10 to 7. What's your shift? You work nights? Cause I don't work them all, fam. I don't work every shift. I done had split days off, where you get that Tuesday and that Thursday off. I don't work the week straight with just the Monday off, working nights. What's your shift? I might be able to help you out. All right, Got a set of shrugs. It's funny, people ask me a lot of times how I got my traps and like what I've done for them. And I swear, bro, when I was in high school, I would like spam shoulder shrugs. Like I would get into like as soon as I would come into a gym or a weight room, my dumb ass in high school would grab a set of the heaviest dumbbells I could and just try to shrug them. I would just shrug them. And I remember it got to a point where I was doing that so much, I kind of liked the pump. Like I would just come in and the workout was you grab some dumbbells, do some curls, get a quick pump, and do some shrugs, get a quick pump. And man, I would walk out of the gym swole. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I would do before class so I could walk around swole up until lunchtime. But I swear doing that over time definitely helped out my traps. You know, definitely did. So you used to work from 5 to 6 p.m. Woo! But I recently reduced my hours. I see. Yeah, see that 5 to 6, bro, that's tough. I've actually never worked that shift in particular. Not the 5 to 6. That sounds like an extra hour anyway. But yeah, I've worked the nighttime shift where I work like the reverse of the 9 to 5. I think it's like the reverse of the 9 to 5, where it's like we'll go in at 9 p.m. till 5 in the morning. That's tough. I mean, when you're doing that, I would probably say that you probably got to get your workouts in. You probably got to get your workouts in right after work. You know, that's what I would recommend. You know, and that might be tough. You know, especially depending on your sleep schedule. But yeah, that 9 to 5 life, man, it's tough because the goal really does become how do you fit in this into your routine, right? You know, hold up. You know, for me, the goal is always to try to get at least 30 minutes of some sort of activity a day. And if it's not a full gym workout, you know, sometimes it could just be a good walk in the morning, you know, listening to a podcast, an audio book, you know, listening to YouTube videos on, you know, a technical product if you're trying to get a certification. Like sometimes it's not just the physical health, you know, it's that mental health and growth as well. Shit, sometimes I couldn't work out at all at the gym. Sometimes, sometimes all your boy could do is go on walks, jump rope, or jogs. And sometimes, you know, you just use that to hopefully transition you to a state in your life where you do get more time. You work towards getting to a space where you don't got to work the same, you know, rigorous schedule. So then by the time that you get there, you've actually sort of worked up some consistency with your routine, or at least your health routine. That's been the name of the game, man. If there's anything I've learned in my journey, man, it's just like, sometimes you gotta piece that shit together. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta piece that shit together. Sometimes you be wanting to lift and you be feeling like you need to do this to get started properly. But sometimes God is just you can't do it. Sometimes it's like, nope, I can't go to the gym right now. Maybe I can't afford to go to the gym right now. Sometimes you just got to go on that 30-minute walk. Shit, if you can't do the 30-minute walk, you know, or if you feel like the walk is too easy, sometimes it's just getting your ass a jump rope. Knocking out 20 sets of 1 minute on jump rope. Jump rope's one of the best things you can do. You get a jump rope, you know what I'm saying? Get you a minute, you know, go as hard as you can go. Get you a minute rest, 2-minute rest, get back on it. Take a minute rest. You know? I remember I was doing that at one point in my life. I got to a space where I could just 5 minutes of jump ropes. 1 minute of rest. After doing that for a while, I got to a space, 10 minutes of jump ropes. 1 minute of rest. So, you know, you just slowly build from where you're at, man. And it all makes a difference. Shrugs, 10 reps. Yep, that jump rope will get you right. So Miss Lady say, I'm gonna do it. Hey, if you do it, I guarantee you, feels good. And it give you quick results too, low key. Like it's what they consider HIIT training. What's good, Latonio? What time do I start? I start every day at 9 a.m. Central. 9 a.m. Central. Too easy. Or you said, are you asking me? Or are you asking Otto? We're using a Tonal right now, fam. Tonal home gym. All right, here you go. Next exercise. Yeah, but this is the Tonal. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm still sore from my leg workout on Monday. Anytime you take a break on legs, you might preserve your strength, but you're gonna be sore. All right, here we go. Go ahead and rotate this. Oh! Whoa. Oh. Almost donezo. Oh. Morning. Fire emoji. the next workout is the one where you take it over. Said I'm Unc now, man. What's good, Ghost? What's good, man? I accept the Unc title. Since I got kids now, man, and shit, I'll be Unc. I tell you one thing, I don't want to be no damn YN. I don't want to be no YN. So we got to set a 10. Almost done. That's what they say. Shit, I'm just tweaking you out, bro. Have a nice day. Hey, man, I ain't gonna lie, man. I might be Unc. Cause Ghost, I swear, reading your slang, it has me, it got me smiling, dog. Cause like I remember a time when I was young and all the new slang. You know what I'm saying? I remember when I was just trying on all the new slang. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you get to a certain age where there's certain slang that you just not gonna carry, like, I can understand it, but I'm probably not gonna take it on. You know what I'm saying? I understand tweaking, you know what I'm saying? But I'll probably never say gangy. Like, I'll probably leave that for y'all, dog. You know what I'm saying? I'll probably never, you know what I'm saying? I'll probably never walk around and be like, what's good, gangy? My 33-year-old ass, boy. What's good, gangy? W chat. Say you accepted auntie at 40. See, look, I don't even think you got to do it accepted at 40. Auntie to me like 50. You know what I'm saying? Auntie to me like 50 something, you know? Ain't nothing wrong with being auntie. You know? Like, auntie should be reserved for people who could have kids that could have kids for real, for real. You know? Oh, here we go. What you got, bro? I appreciate that, Ghost. Shout out for the sub, man. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it. What's another example of something I just let the kids have, man? Like y'all remember, like in my generation, like I still got my earring holes. I don't know if y'all can see. I still got my earring holes, right? And so coming up, you know, walking earrings on one side was kind of just ending, and it was just kind of becoming normal for us to wear them in both. I don't wear earrings now, not for any specific reason. It's just not a part of my routine to wake up and go grab a pair of cubic zirconias no more. But that's like our generation. This new generation, they got the little dangly ones where they kind of, you put them on and they got the little dangle. I kind of let them have that. I let them have that. You know what I'm saying? I let the YMs have the dangly earrings. You might see some older cats that's doing it now, but I let them have it, dog. Let the young kids have the dangly earrings, bro. Let the young cats have the danglies. All right, set of 15. Okay, we getting a little cut. Y'all see that? We getting a little cut. Some striations coming. If I lose if I lose about 10 pounds, this arm will look shredded, bruh. Hold up. Yeah, okay. We'll get 15 out the way. Oh. Woo. All right. Can I flex my biceps, please? That we don't do that around here. We don't do on-demand flexing, shawty. That'll cost you $5. Morning, Slim. If y'all want on-demand flexing, you gotta, like my mom said yesterday, that'll cost you $3.99. Cost you $3.99 or $5. $5. Nah, I ain't gonna do the on-demand thing, bro. I'll rap with you though. You got some questions? You know what I'm saying? Let's check out my report card. Let's see how we doing today. Let's see. Ooh, okay. I see some green in my report card, y'all. This is my favorite part. Let's see how we did. All right. I like it. There's a lot of good green. So it looks like we gained 240 pounds. 240 pounds in our shoulder workout. So that means we've gotten 240 pounds stronger. I work one body part or one muscle group every day. I love to do so because this number always represents me putting an additional 240 pounds on the muscle I'm working. So my shoulders got 240 pounds stronger from the last workout we did last week. That's a goal. This is very small, but it looks like we also gained 6 seconds of time under tension, and we decreased the workout time by about 10 minutes. The 10 minutes, you know what I'm saying, that's a little bit, less yapping. Damn, I'm tired as hell, y'all. Remember, I'm only on 4 hours of sleep, which is great because it means we were a lot more efficient. For those of y'all who are new here, this is the number that represents how long you spend in the gym. For a lot of y'all, that might mean, just how long you was in there looking at booty cheeks. You know what I'm saying? Talking to people, walking to the water fountain between each rep, whatever you're doing. This does not represent how long you were working. This is just you being in the gym. This number right here is how long you were working. So I love the tonal because it's going to track the work. It's going to track the weight and the work. I love that. Movement target 100%. Coaching cues, looks like we had 4 today, and looks like we burned about 234 calories total. So I say this is a great workout, man. When I come to my report card and I see this number going up week to week, that means that what we're doing is working. We are getting stronger every single week. I love that. We ain't hit a plateau yet. If y'all been following this series Monday through Friday, we always go green for the most part. It's rare that we don't. All right. You know what I'm saying? We putting our money where our mouth is out here and hoping we taking some of y'all along the way. That's what I'm saying. Super chat if you about that. Oh yeah, we acknowledge folks around here, Slim. But y'all, I got a meeting I'm about to jump into actually right now. It's perfect timing. Perfect timing. So per usual, I appreciate this amazing community. Asia, Miss Lady J, J Lamb. I don't think my homeboy G from NY popped in today. Let me go ahead and do roll call. Ghost. We had the Young and Ghost pull up. You know what I'm saying? We had Latonio pull up again. Shout out to you, Latonio. And I also remember you buying the merch, man. Shout out to you copping some merch.
Every bit of merch that, you know, is purchased definitely supports this channel. Shoot, some months it puts groceries on the table. So I appreciate you for that, Latonio. The merch links are always under the videos for those of y'all who are interested. We had Riley that helped in the conversation. Dreamlight King was in the building. Jay Lamb was in the building. I appreciate all y'all, man. You know, and all the new folks that tuned in, I appreciate y'all as well. You know what I'm saying? This community don't got to be built in a day. Rome wasn't. One person at a time, encouraging one person at a time, and bringing one person at a time along, okay? So we got one more day until the week is over with. So let's make Thursday count. You know what I'm saying? As always, keep God first. All glory be to God. It's been TP Locks, aka Black Roshi, signing out. Peace.